guys, another day, another mountain. Today, let me take you to Mount Apo and I'll be sharing our entire journey with you. So after our early night trip from Bacolod to Davao, we just rested for a bit and then by 3 o'clock, nag-meet up kami diri sa Jollibee Sandawa. And then by 6:30 a.m., we arrived sa Descender Jump Off. So this is where we are going to start our trek.
Ngayon is yung first day lang muna. Second day, tomorrow na naman para hindi niyo malimutan. So, ngayon lang. So, first is hanggang dito, hindi pa nasabi. Day 1, ngayon, yung sitwasyon ngayon ng trail. Kasi baka umulan dito kagabi, medyo maputik talaga kasi forest area tayo. Galing dito to Sitio Kulan.
We had an orientation before we started trekking. So from Bacolod, guys, we joined Patauhay group, and then in Davao we joined the Explore Mount Apo group. So later I'll be tagging them in the comment section. So if you would want to go on your own adventure, you can contact them too. So this is the Mount Apo, guys, and that is where we are going to go, which you will be seeing more of it later in this video. We started trekking around 7 o'clock going to Tinikaran campsite, and we used the Sibulan Heritage Trail. So from the trail you are going to see farmers, and then around 9:30, I guess, we reached the Bansalan camp. And then we started trekking and we reached the dense part of the forest already. And then here is Manong. He's one of the porters. Diba, grabe sa iya ka strong. So when you go to Mount Apo, guys, you have an option to get a porter para mag-anang imo lakat, no, pababaw. And you just need to assess yourself if kinanglan mo gid man porter or if kaya mo lang ang imo bag. But for us, we decided to not get a porter and just made sure na light pack lang. So what's in our bag were just our clothes, tent, sleeping bags, sleeping mats, and then some important things like medicine kits, headlamps, and such. And then by 11:30 o'clock, we reached the Big Rock camp. And then by 2 o'clock, we reached the Tinikaran campsite. So this is how the Tinikaran campsite looks like. It's actually wide and it's in the middle of the forest. By 5 o'clock, we had our early dinner. And guys, grabe kanamit sang food nga gin-prepare sa Explore Mount Apo. And in the future, if you would want to go to Mount Apo, you might want to join this group. Grabe, hindi gidya ka makinulsol.
Documenting Albert's climb in Mount Apo.
The legendary.
So on this day, guys, we had an early wake-up call, 2 o'clock, but we woke up at 1, and then we started, fixing our things already. By 2:30, we started trekking, going to the Boulder face, and we reached the Boulder face from the campsite by 4 a.m. So from yesterday, from the jump off to Tinikaran campsite, it took us 7 hours. And then from Tinikaran campsite to the peak, it took us around 7 hours. With 5 hours of that total trek were spent sa boulders pa lang. So kung tan-awon mo, no, do kalipot lang sa boulders, but it's a long journey actually. But it's okay if it was long because man siya for me ang pinaka-highlights kidsang Mount Apo. If you're here, you felt like you were in the movies. As in, kanami gadya sang view, plus we were able to watch the sunrise. And tugnaw lang siya, guys, so you need to be prepared by having your jacket. Actually, the campsite itself, tugnaw siya, so it's actually good if you have a heat tech top and bottoms. You can buy some sa Uniqlo actually. So, pero depende si mo if hindi ka man gidya tulog nawon, so that is okay.
Breakfast
Okay.
with a view.
Abra ko padre. Papan. Padre. Pan. Pan.
So by 6:15 a.m., we had our breakfast sa Boulders.
Hi, Bert.
And then, all the while, I was thinking, lapit na lang gid ang peak, guys, no? Pero hindi gali. So, that's why you need to eat your breakfast before starting to trek, going to the peak. Kay lawig-lawig pa siya. And then, it's already becoming steep. And, damo kam agyan nga mga challenging trails. Pero, it's all part of the experience. Plus the view. It's breathtaking. So after enjoying the beauty of the boulders, by 9 o'clock, we reached the crater lake. And sa trail, damo kami naagyan ng mga wild berries. Actually, ka namin, no? May pink, may pula. So, different varieties. Dito guys sa Crater Lake, grabe kaya ang hangin. So kung nakita nyo, naka-jacket pa kami pero naka-shades, no? Kaya tugnaw siya, but at the same time init, hindi mo siya agad mabatsakan. So pagpuli ko ya, though medyo na sunburn ko slight sa face. So going na ta sa first peak, and ara ang aton nga master guide si Sir Diggs gawait siya to congratulate you. And ganamit just a feeling, no? It was once just a dream, and then arin ako di sa Mount Apo. So if you guys are dreaming to reach a certain place too, and in the future for sure ma-achieve nyo man na. So by 9:30 we reached the first peak, which is the Digos Peak, and then by 9:55 we reached the second peak, or as what they call it, the Mother Peak, or ano siya, Cotabato Peak. So this is going to Mother Peak already. Grabe gid ang hangin. This trail is part of the trail going to Mother Peak, or the second peak. Dili kami nag-lunch, and from here makita mo ang first peak. So this is us on the Cotabato Peak, and it gives you a different perspective in terms of the view and of the trail. So pag panaog naman sa second peak, we left our bag sa Dalong, and then we decided to go to the third peak, or as what they call it, the Kidapawan Peak. So yeah, it was just a quick stop, and gamay nga aura-aura kag nanaog na kami dayon, going to the campsite, which is the Camp Reyes. So from the third peak going to the campsite, it took us maybe around 2 hours and 30 minutes nga downhill. And mind you guys, when I say downhill gidya natudtuod. So from the peak of Mount Apo, manaog ka sa campsite, and it was a long journey. Kay kitaon ng campsite pero wala gid siya kapalapit. So mana sa trail, may nasugata kami nga mga porters, no, and sila pakadto sila sa another campsite diri sila nagagispiak. And our trail going to the campsite, makita mo siya ang lake, and kanami isang clouds diri nga part do ginalagas ka. So ari na kami sa campsite, and we were actually earlier than the ETA. So nag-rest lang kami up until the dinner time. So this is our last day, and amo ni siya ang breakfast, guys, diba? To feast sa bukid. And that's why when I say you join Explore Mount Apo, you join them. Hindi ka gidya maghinulsol. They are going to take care of you up until the last bit. So, yep, check them out sa Facebook. And here we are going down to Sitio Star. So from Camp Reyes, we had our breakfast at 8. We started trekking at 9:30. And then, mga alas 2, nakaabot na kami sa Ararat Jump Off. And yes, may gamay nga trail run. Okay, do ka mga tikalon kita. So, yeah, we enjoyed it hasta hapon. Actually, medyo kadali na kami de guys, no, kay kapoy na. So, gusto na naman makalabot sa jump off para makapahuway. Excited sa cold nga Mountain Dew kag sa cold na Coke.
Nice.
So after around 5 hours from Camp Reyes to Ararat Jump Off, here we are enjoying our success. So again, guys, this is our own timeline in terms of conquering Mount Apo. This is Santa Cruz via Tinikaran, via Boulder Face, traverse to Bansalan Trail. So I guess that's it for today, and until the next mountain, bye.